Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Jason, and I'm back for another lovely episode of Crazy Pokemon Showdown matches. Today I got a match against a guy named, I believe, Woopie? Yes, it's Woopie with two O's. I guess he's a little bad at spelling, or maybe I am, but whatever. Anyway, so his team consists of, this is a random match, nothing put together or anything on either of our parts. My team, well, his team, let's start with his, because I already said that. His team is a Darkrai, a Ditto, a Kangaskhan, Tyrogue, a Rhydon, and a Fungus. Mine is a Salamence, a Ursaring, a Alakazam, a Scyther, who turns out to be my MVP this match, but you'll see that later, a Aggron, and a Staryu. Now, I was really hoping to be able to do some stuff with this Alakazam, because I liked him, but you'll come to see in the match that just doesn't happen. So, anyway, let's get into it. He goes ahead and leads with his Darkrai, and I lead with my Staryu, automatically call that back and send out Ursaring. He tricks me, and I didn't think he was going to, but I trick him a Toxic Orb. He was kind of mad by that. So he uses a Focus Blast and misses. I crunch, forgetting that that's not a Ghost type. My own stupidity. I switch out to Alakazam, take the Focus Blast. Excuse me. Knowing that he'd thankfully throw it, I throw a Shadow Ball, forgetting that thing's not a Ghost type, or a Psychic type. It's Dark. And I went, well, fuck, I just sacked my Alakazam faster than you could say, whoops. I unfortunately switch into Staryu to take the Dark Void, and now Staryu is sleeping. So, thankfully, I get the one-turn Wake, and Wake and Bake, and shoot it with an Ice Beam. This Kangaskhan's kind of scary, though. It's not only bulky, but it's just an asshole. And it two-shots me with Double Edge. And it's still at about 55% there. So I sent out Aggron. I was like, alright, Aggron, I could do this. Nope, Hammer Arm. Whoops, there went all my health. Oops, that sucks. And I only get the cocks up. I get my cocks up with Aggron. What a great job. And then, not knowing whether it'd have Sucker Punch or not, I just get Sucker Punched out. I send in Salamence, and I'm like, alright, I'm going to Mance this motherfucker. I get an Earthquake off, he gets a Double Edge, and I'm just not doing enough damage. This thing is eating me alive. So I send a Fire Blast, and I was like, alright, that's good. That's a good amount. And then I'm continuing to be whittled down. Recovery left over, yeah. He Sucker Punches, but I thought he would, and I roosted up. And now I'm back at nice full chunk of health. So I'm going to go ahead and miss a Fire Blast like an idiot. And I get crit, and we both die. Goddamn crit. So he's at 1 crit right now. Like, I keep track of the crits because he gets a lot more than I do, I believe. So I'm stuck with Crunch because it's the only offensive move this Ursaring knows, and I got Choice Scarfed, so I have to use Crunch now regardless. So I proceed to just Crunch until I die, I believe. This thing has a Toxic Orb, clearly because it's a Guts set. I take the Fake out, and then I just Crunch again, Crunch again, Crunch again. I get High Jump kicked in the face. And now it is down to 1. Good old Scyther. So he goes for the Bullet Punch. It actually doesn't do too much. I was happy. I roost off most of my damage. And then I'm just letting the Toxic Orb more or less get away at him. I get a Quick Attack off, and he goes down. So now it's down to the 3 left. Is his Ditto, his Rhydon, and the Fungus that I technically haven't seen yet. So he just goes ahead and tries to Bug Bite me instead of trying to Sword Dance. So I get up to Sword Dance. He Bug Bites again. It's not going to do that much. I Sword Dance again. I'm setting up on my own Pokemon, essentially. I go ahead and take some damage and do some. I double up the damage that he's done total to me. I take more. I decide to roost it up at that point. I should have roosted again in hindsight this turn, but I just decided to get rid of it with a Quick Attack. And I figured it would do enough, but I wasn't sure. So this Rhydon comes out, and I just go for a Bug Bite, and down it goes. And then this Fungus comes out, and I Bug Bite that thing too, and it goes down. GG to Woopie. It was a great battle. Me and him had a good chat afterwards and laughed about the luck that I had at the end of being able to set up. Anyway, guys, rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later.